ready. It's your girl, Miss Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on Spreaker.com for some late night talk. I hope you're ready. Spicy Conversations.
Imagine if your business could interchange skilled engineering and technology professionals as easily as changing a high-end car part. When one highly trained, skilled employee left the firm due to growth, dismissals, maternity leave, or retirement, anything like that, you can replace them with another that fits their position perfectly. Just like that, your automotive, manufacturing, financial, or healthcare business is running again like nobody ever left. Now, people aren't parts, obviously, but a resource that allowed you to always hire the exact type of highly skilled employee you needed could lower your costs significantly. How? Simple. Hiring and training new employees is expensive. Losing a trained employee because they didn't fit your corporate culture is also expensive. If you always found the right people, you can lower costs and increase productivity significantly. That's exactly what Seek Recruiting does. Contact Seek Recruiting today. 888-991-5833. Once again, that's 888-991-5833 to contact Seek today.
Coming straight from the A.
Kick it with your boy Kesey at www.kesey.com. His show covers some of the realest issues trending today. He'll keep you locked in from the first listen. You can find him online on his mobile app or at kysii.com, xsquadaffiliates.com, iTunes, Google Play, and especially on the SME Network on Tuesdays at noon. You don't want to miss it.
What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, baby. Let's go. It is hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. Shouts out to, what do we have yesterday? We had my man Big Vince Wright, the sports governor of Minnesota yesterday. Was sports done right? Okay. Which was a great show. Reg joined him as well, the co-host with him with Sports and More on Fridays. But Reg joined him yesterday for a huge portion of their show. They went back and forth with each other, cracking on each other. It's kind of funny stuff. I don't know why. Vince, if you've never met Vince, and most of you haven't met Vince, but I've met Vince a couple of times. He came to TDSS Weekend 2. Vince Wright is about, I'm going to guess, 6'6". I mean, he's a big ninja. I mean, he's a big dude. So, Vince is a real big dude. Like, I'm going to guess, once again, like 6'6", and they're always going back and forth, him and Reg, because evidently Reg is kind of like, I don't know, Kevin Hart size or whatever. I don't know. I've never met the man. Hey, Reg, can you confirm or deny that you Kevin Hart size? But anyway, Vince and Reg go back and forth at each other, and Reg talks about how, you know, he's better looking than Vince, and Vince always, and it's very typical of tall people. I used to get this all the time by my brother. The only thing you got is I'm short. Whatever. Now, not that I'm short. Not that I'm short. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Not that I'm short. I am of average height. As a matter of fact, I'm almost over average height. I am 5'11" and 3/4. Shut up! I'm almost 6 foot tall. Now, Reg, on the other hand, I understand that he is very short. So, but it's very good stuff, real fun stuff, man. And also shouts out to Marcus Harper Sports Talk with Soul. His show was on yesterday as well, man. Shouts out to all of the shows on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yeah. Ducking and dodging in the chat. Reg talks a lot of ish, makes sense now. What are you saying, man? You saying Reg got that Napoleon complex thingy? Or whatever? Short people always talking a lot of smack or whatever? And I need to stop including myself in the conversation about being a short person. Once again, I am 5'11" and 3/4. Hey, I mentioned earlier about the DraftKings League, how we had, I think, 6 spots remaining. Right now, we have 4 spots remaining. A couple of those spots are gone, so you still got time. We need 4 more people to get into the contest. Only $5, all right? $5, and you test your skills. Top 3 get paid. If you think you got a little hunch about some players this weekend and the jobs they're going to do on the field in the NFL, first, if you don't have an account, create you an account by going to the Doug Stewart Show website or the Doug Stewart Show app, all right? And click on the DraftKings banner link. Create your account after you click on that link. After you create your account, then email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. I'll send you an invite, and you can get in this week's Fantasy Football Challenge, all right? 4 spots left. Four spots left. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we got a little bit of entertainment news. And then we'll talk about some birthdays and all of that stuff, man. Shouts out to the Dodgers, man. They force a Game 5 and the NLDS. They take on the Nationals this Thursday night tonight. Scherzer's going to be on the mound. And for the Dodgers, it'll either be Rich Hill or Julio Urias. So that's tonight. Somebody gonna punch their ticket to the National League Championship Series, taking on the Chicago Cubs. As a matter of fact, they're waiting on them. They had that dramatic 9th inning last night or the day before. It was actually last night because I think it was after midnight. I think it was very late. I'm not sure. But anyway, they got the 4 runs in the 9th inning and go on to the National League Championship Series. And then once again, they're going to either take on the Dodgers or the Nationals. But shouts out to the Dodgers for forcing a Game 5. Let me read some of your messages in the chat room. Let's see what we got here. From Loose Neck Cole, you stupid sigh. He says, Doug's is the Muggsy Bogues of radio. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. From T Got the Draws Doug, or Dub. He says, Doug, I'm 5'11". T-Dub, I think we're about the same. I think I look you in the eye. I may even look down a little bit on you. Yeah. We're about the same height, T-Dub. Once again, you're 5'11", I'm 5'11" and 3/4. So I think I met T-Dub a couple of weeks ago as well. when we celebrated the 2-year anniversary of the Doug Stewart Show. He came to ATL. Real good dude. But yeah, T-Dub, I think I had to look down at you, bruh. Not figuratively, but literally. Not figuratively, but literally. I don't look down on anybody. From Miss Mocha Bella, Tiffany, I'm 5'8" in heels, and he looks 5'9". Who are you talking about? You're talking about T-Dub? Or you talking about Marcus Harper? Or maybe you're talking about Mandeleon. Now, Mandeleon isn't 5'9". You didn't look down on Mandeleon. You had to, really, really look down at Mandeleon, who does a show every once in a while with Vern from Jersey or whatever on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. I'm going to guess Mandeleon is 5'4", maybe 5'3". Real good dude, though. Real funny stuff. Got a little bit of skills behind the microphone. There's a lot of short dudes that are down with the Stewart Media and Entertainment clique. Yes, sir. From 9-0 the wino, we into the short conversation now. 9-0 the wino, 5'6" is not short. Short is 4'6". 5'6" is not short. I agree. Like, I don't know what all of the negative commentary about short people. Short people have done great things in our society. So stop it. Stop hating on short people. We got Rel the intern, Scott, Doug, Mandaleon is not 5'5" anything. Hey, look. Leave my man Mandaleon alone. Yes, he is height challenged, but I think that man is 5'5", maybe 5'4". On a good day, 4'8". But that's neither here nor there. From T got the draws dub because all these TDS women are giants. Yeah, I'm not going to say they giants. I don't know if they like that term giants. But yeah, some of the TDS family, the ladies in the TDSS family, as I said about the great Milk and Cookies. When we met Milk and Cookies a couple weeks ago, she drove up from Bama. When she walked up in the place, I was like, damn! You gotta pack a lunch if you're gonna mess with old Milk and Cookies. Milk and Cookies is every bit of 6'7". I'm not lying. A whole lot of woman. Good Lord, that's a lot of woman. Yeah, I mean, Milk and Cookies is every bit of 6'7". I might be off a couple inches. She's between 5'11" and 6'7", something like that. Just know you better pack a lunch when you run up on Milk and Cookies. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, Milk and Cookies is one of the chatters in the chat room on Spreaker.com. I haven't seen her in the chat room today, but shouts out to you, Milk and Cookies. You might be driving and listening and you can't comment, but we love you around here. Thank you for your patronage. From T got the draws dub, I'd climb that. Yeah. We're talking about Milk and Cookies. From Miss Mocha Bella, Mandaleon, when I was on the dance floor with, could reach my stomach. Stop it! How do y'all think Mandaleon feels about these comments? He has feelings too. Stop that. It ain't that man's fault that he's height challenged. It's his mama and daddy fault. Damn. I really don't like this, man, because you know what? Ryan used to say all these crazy short things about me just because he was over, average height or whatever. He thought he could talk down to me because I was average height slightly above. And I don't like that type of stuff, man. That's one good thing about doing my show without the other half of the Two Large Stews. I don't get to hear all of those stupid-ass short jokes all the time, man. I don't get to hear all of that crap all the time, man. So, Mandaleon, I feel you, man. I feel you, bro. They need to stop all of this stuff, man. Damn. Shouts out to all of the short people listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Damn. What the hell happened in the last 20 minutes? You think you better than me because you 6 foot tall or something like that? Who the hell are you, Ron O'Neal? Oh, look at Rel Scott. Mandaleon's beard is taller than he is. All right, I'm done. Hey, Rel Scott, you ain't no Kareem Abdul-Jabbar yourself, bruh. What? Come on now. Let's the height challenge. People should all band together. Maybe we can take over the world. Like Pinky and the Brain. Stop the short on short bashing. All right? Damn. Entertainment coming up next. What the hell happened in this damn last segment?
The sleeper pick. The guy only you believe in. In 1 week fantasy football on DraftKings, he can be the difference. So trust your gut. Trust your numbers.